Mind Control, Duncan Trussell on how social media algorithms weaponize trauma. Absolutely. Absolutely they do. Let's check this out. And again, this is from Zero Hedge. Mind Control, Duncan Trussell on how social media algorithms weaponize trauma. Duncan Trussell tells Theo Vaughn why the horrifying stuff the algorithm feeds you is not an accident and explains what it does to your brain. I absolutely agree. Let's play the clip.
All of us are like staring into these hypno rectangles.
Right.
The algorithm, at least my algorithm, oh my God, it's fucked up. It's just showing me like horrible things, or people in the midst of psychotic episodes, or people in the forest drinking their period blood. Or
what? My algorithm shows me none of those things. What are you watching where the algorithm is sending you this stuff? That is crazy. What? People drinking period blood? You got to reset your algorithm. You got to reset that algorithm, man. You better go start looking at some cats and some animals or some dad jokes or something, man, and to fix that algorithm. That's crazy.
You know, just it's wild chaos. And
it's witchcraft, new beverages. Yeah, but it's crazy, dude. You'll go from like, it is crazy, dude.
You're right.
They're definitely scrambling our brains, and we're starting to like, with the things you see, because you'll see like genocidal killings of children,
yes.
right? Kid looking for his mother for 70 days.
Yes.
Finally finds landmine in Palestine, you know, like a landmine wearing his mother's dress.
Yeah.
And they killed the child or whatever.
Horrible.
You'll see that, but then immediately it's like 40% off these ASICs, you know? And you're like...
That's right. That's right.
But it starts to confuse your brain, because your brain, it takes the depth of one that's so deep and one that means nothing really at all.
You got it.
And then it puts them kind of all in the same plane.
You better watch out, because you just articulated something that I've learned from Metzger, which is like it's for me, like it's, believe it or not, I'm kind of skeptical about stuff, but this one, like it's hard for me to dispute. So he says that assassinations, public assassinations, create trauma, cultural trauma. Charlie Kirk. Did you notice the Charlie Kirk assassination? Everyone saw it.
Yes.
Before they shut it down. All of us had to watch that shit happen, right? So this produces trauma. The trauma response opens you up to conditioning. It's the same shit kidnappers use. It's the same shit people who torture you use. They freak you the fuck out so that you kind of disassociate. You don't want to be there. You go into a kind of sad, foggy place. And then in that place, they show you the ASICS commercial. In that place, they give you some propaganda. In that place, they give you a solution so this will never happen again.
That is a great point. That's exactly what they do. How they create alters, how they create multiple personalities, how they create like a Sirhan. You take a child and you traumatize them some way where their brain splits to protect them as a defense mechanism, and they create these different personalities, these different alters, and you can take these different alters and do different things with them. Elitist, New World Order, demonic Satanists, they've been using these tactics for years, centuries, really. They've been doing this to children, taking them and making them traumatizing them and making these split personalities and creating these different personalities. So you could take these different personalities and do different things, like put them in sex trafficking and have them do assassinations and put them in high places where you can have them automatically switch off into this different state and give you all the information, and you can switch them back and send them back into the field. They've been doing this for a very, very long time. What happened was they took that same concept and they put it in social media where they traumatize like he's trying to, like he's alluding to. And then when they got you in this traumatic state where you disassociate, like he's talking about, I mean, he's absolutely right. Sounds like he's been reading like some psychology books. He's absolutely right. Because then they dissociate. And then once they disassociate, you can take from that trauma, you can take them and implant whatever you want and get them to do it. And that's exactly what they're using social media for. And that's just why they're showing all of these negative things and keeping people in this negative feedback loop, is so they can traumatize them and implant these alters and have them do exactly whatever, have them do whatever it is they want them to do. He's absolutely right on this. I've been reading about this for a long time. Before I even got into psychology and became a therapist, I was into like studying what these Satanists and then what they do to people, what they do to their mind. I've always been fascinated by the mind. And when you go down these rabbit holes, you learn that this is what these elites do to people. There's a famous video where Bill Clinton was like getting his face, you know, getting makeup and stuff. And like, he just goes into this like, this altered state where he like zones out while he's getting this, getting his makeup on. And then like all of a sudden when it's time for him to go, boops, he snaps out of it, this altered state. And it was a comedy, not a comedy. It was it was a comedy. I think it was Parks and Rec. They showed a politician, and the politician was like this dude, you know, handsome guy with the hair and stuff like that. And he was just like staring off in space. And then when they had him snap out of it, and he became like this cartoon, like this caricature of it's crazy, man. I'm gonna see if I find that clip. Maybe I'll show it one day to show what I'm talking about, but it's a crazy clip. And this is what I think they do to a lot of people in power too. They're in these altered states where they do exactly the bidding of whoever run them, whoever controls them.
This is a known technique for mind controlling people. So anytime there's assassinations, it's not just like power dynamic shift, it's cultural dynamic shift, because they inject that moment with however they want to shift the tide.
Right.
So,
wow.
So Instagram is, or any social media, is kind of doing this, but like low level.
Right.
So you look, you know, suddenly you're
microdosing
like,
it.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
Yeah. I love that. I'm gonna have to watch that full episode. Wow, that is great. Oh, here's a full episode here. I'm definitely gonna save this one, and go back and watch it. This sounds like a very interesting talk. I'm fascinated by the mind. Wow.